This is the final table of a 18-player tournament. I'm in second place currently. I've got an ace-9 of suited, and this guy's gone all in. I'm gonna call. I got plenty of chips. I could knock him out. But this first guy raised, so I don't know what he's gonna do. He's got a pretty good stack. That is not a good flop for me. I'm gonna check. And I'm going to fold. If this guy's bluffing, he's making a bad bluff. He's got an ace king. There's his king and jack. And he lost to a straight. Anyway, I hate to see people bluff when there's two people all in. Sure, he got me out, but in this case, he was going to lose to the all-in player anyway. But anyway, I just don't like to see that. The goal of all players should be to see the people that are all in get knocked out. In any case, I'm in second place. First place for this tournament pays $153,000. Second pays I'm gonna fold here. $114,000. Third, $76,000, and fourth, $38,000. It costs 25,000 chips to enter, and people that go out before fourth place don't get anything. So that's the bubble. And at this point, I'm just kind of waiting around for either really good cards or to see the explosion on the table when the fifth player gets knocked out. I've got a 2-queen offsuit. That's definitely a fold. Okay, this guy's gone all in. I have notes on these players, on some of them. These people with the yellow outline, I have notes on them. And my note on this guy is a bluffer. He goes all in with a 7-7, and he's a check raiser. My note on this guy says he's all in with 8-8, and he's aggressive. Well, now I'm not going to call with a big bet like that with the king 10. I hope somebody else calls him. These 18-player tournaments take about 45 minutes, and this one's been going on for 24 minutes now. So with any luck, I'll last another 21 minutes and take first place. As with any tournament, as long as I make the money, I'm happy. Now I have a 10 jack suited. These are pretty good cards. I'm not going to raise. I'm going to call. Hope nobody raises. Even though a 10 jack suited is good cards, I don't like to call raises with them. Okay, now I have a open end straight, king, queen, jack, 10. I also have 3 hearts for a flush. The top player is going to bet here. He's bet half the pot. This guy's raised the pot. I think I'm going to fold and let these guys fight over it. Because there's a possible flush out there, I just don't want to take a chance. If one of these guys has 4 spades, the odds were 50-50 that they'd get another one. Now the odds are down to 25. But I'd be looking for an ace or a 10 in order to or ace or a 9 in order to fill my straight. Okay, now I have a queen 10. I'm going to call with that as well. I'm down to third place, by the way. Oh boy. Yeah, queen 10 in my position was not a good call. I'm going to fold. And now I've got a pair of 8s. I'm going to bet 3 times the big blind here. Pair of 8s. The odds are better on a pair of 8s than they are on ace king. So that's the way I look at it anyway. And so I'm betting accordingly. Oh boy, these people! This is really an aggressive table. I think I'm going to go all in here. See if I can't knock out some of the competition. It's either that or fold. And I guess it kind of depends on what this guy does. You know, like I say, I'll take my 8-8 against ace king, ace queen, ace jack. Yeah, I'm going to go all in. Make these guys think about it. Okay. The queens take it, and yeah, now I'm down to 5th place. And with a raise coming, I guess I kind of have to call a raise. I'm in the big blind. I'm halfway in. Um, Let's see what I'm going to call. And now I'm in not good shape. I'm going to check. I have 3 spades, but I'm pretty sure this guy's going to put the pressure on. I'm going to bow out at this point. What? I don't believe that. I don't believe what just happened. Well, I've got an ace. I'm going to go all in. All right, this is a queen jack. Anything but a queen jack. There's my ace. Okay, well, I doubled up. So I'm still only in 5th place. I have a king 10, but I'm not very far out of 4th place. I guess I'll call the. No, I'm going to fold here. I'm going to fold my king 10 just to kind of protect the chips that I have. Yeah, well, I would have had a pair of kings, but there's 3 clubs on the board. Somebody should bet here. Well, I should have called there. You know, hindsight. Jack. Well, no, it turns out I was wise. This guy ended up with 2 pair. Now I have a 4-7 offsuit. That's definitely a fold. I got out of my normal routine of playing conservatively at this table for some reason. Generally, if I have enough chips to coast into the past the bubble, I'll do that. And anytime you can do that, I recommend that you do because a cash is way better than not cashing. Now I have an ace queen. Um, I think I'll go all in and hopefully take this pot down. Well, I did. I'm still in fifth place, but now I have a 2-8 offsuit. It's a good folding cards. Okay, this guy's all in. Hopefully he'll get a caller. At least one of these players will call and knock him out. Queen 8, King 4. There's the queen. Uh, okay, so this guy doubled up, going all in with the Queen 8 suit. Now I have an Ace 8 suit, and these are good cards. I'm not going to raise, but I'll certainly check and see a flop here. Now I've got. I still have some decent cards, but there's 2 diamonds and a. Somebody could be close to a straight. Um, I would need 2 cards to get any kind of a decent hand here at this point, so I'm going to fold. And that was interesting. Okay, I keep getting aces. Now I have an ace 5. Um, I'm going to raise if nobody else does. Okay, we're in a showdown. He's got an ace 8. What do you know? I get 2 pair. I get a full house and knock him out. Well, I lucked out there, but I made the right call with by raising with my ace 5. Still in 5th place, however. And I'm going to fold with a 10-6 offsuit. After the next player gets knocked out, you'll see an explosion on the table that lets everybody know that they're in the money. Hopefully, I'll make it. The way these people at this table have been playing aggressively, I wouldn't be surprised if someone else gets knocked out before me. Yeah, it was an interesting bet. I have a king 9 suited. I'm going to call and hope nobody raises. King 9 suit is pretty good. He, that's a good question. That's a good bet. And I don't have enough chips to chase. I'm going to fold. I'm in the big blind next time. So I'm going to be halfway in, or all the way in if nobody raises. And I have a 10 ace. So I'd rather have a 10 ace than somebody betting into me. And I'm going to go all in if this guy calls. Ace 9. Well, my ace 10 is going to be good unless he gets a 9. So that was a good bet on my part. and I can't blame him for calling. But now I'm up to third place, and I have a Jack 10 of spades, which I'm going to call with. I'm not going to raise. This guy's the chip leader, but my Jack 10 is pretty good, and I've got an open end straight. Um, I'm going to bet 400, and now I'm going to check. And if he bets, I have to fold. He's going to bet. Um, I, Rule number one is never go for a straight when there's a pair on the board, because you could be drawing dead to a full house. And anyway, I'm still in third place. Now I have an ace 4 offsuit. I hope these guys call. These guys both have more chips than I do, and I'm going to fold. Like I say, right now, I'm unless I get really good cards, I'm going to try and let the next guy get knocked out before I play another hand. I've played in a bunch of satellite tournaments where the top 30% of the players make it to the next tournament. And sometimes it's a series of tournaments where the top 30% advance. And I've had plenty of occasions when I have a big stack in those tournaments, and I can coast into the next level. There's no benefit of playing even aces if you have enough chips to go in to advance to the next level. And if you play your aces, I mean, the aces get beat all the time. So anyway, that's I've heard people say, well, you should never fold aces. You should go all in, and I beg to differ. Granted, those are special circumstances, but there are circumstances when you don't want to play anything. And right now, I'm in a position where I don't want to put any more into the pot than I have to. I'm the big blind here. If this guy calls, I'm just going to check. And I don't. That didn't help me at all. So I'm just going to check. I'm not in a position to bluff. This guy is in a position to bluff. And I don't care what he does, I'm going to fold. Now I'm in the small blind with a Jack 4 offsuit. Even though I'm halfway in, I'm not going to call. I'd love to see these two guys get into a big pot. And I'd love to see him in there too. All right, well, I'm out of here. Well, okay, now I'm in fourth place. I have an ace 5 suited. That's worth a uh, no. I'm going to fold this because if either one of these guys raises, it'll put me all in, and I want to see one of these guys go out before I play another hand. I'm a Jack 5 suited with only 5 players. That's a decent hand, but like I say, my number one thing, the number one goal is to get past the bubble. And looks like these guys are going to go into a big pot here. These two guys are thinking the same thing I am. They're low, and gosh. So anyway, now I'm in first position with a 3-4 offsuit. I'm faced with the big blind next time. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. Ace queen against 7-7. 3 aces. Okay. Well, unfortunately, this guy still has plenty of chips. I have to put in 600, and I have a 2-3 offsuit. With any luck, these guys will both fold. Somehow that would be a miracle. I'm going to check, and I'm not in a position to bluff. Although a bluff would be pretty good. The fact that he called, I can't see that that I could bluff him out. Now I have a pair of twos. I could take this pot if he doesn't bet, but he's bet, and I'm going to fold a pair of twos simply because I don't want to lose. And now I'm in fifth place, but I'm in the small blind, and these guys are faced with the big blind coming up. I have a 6-9 off or 6-9 suited. I'm going to fold to the razor. Like I say, I just hope to see 2 or 3 guys get into it here, and so I can coast in. Well, I tell you, just I get with the 2-3 again. I'm in a cooler at the wrong time, and I'm certainly not going to call. But oh boy, here we go. Okay, the guy that went all in with the queen jack was a big mistake, especially so early in the turn in the rotation. Anyway, so there was no explosion, but you can see the chips falling. We are down to 4 players, and I'm guaranteed at least 38,000 chips. I'm in the big blind. I've got a jack 5 suited offsuit, and I'm hoping this guy doesn't raise, because I don't think I could call him. Well, good thing he folded, so I take the pot down. There's nothing wrong with that. Now I have an ace 10, and I'm going to go all in. So I take down 2 in a row. That's called a heater. Now I have a 7-8 suited. In 4 players, this is a good hand to call with. I got the top pair. I'm going to go all in, and I believe my heater's going to continue. So that's 3 in a row that I took down. I'm up to 3rd place now. I have a 10-7 offsuit. I'm going to take a break and hope that a couple more of these guys will get knocked out. At least one more. This final table is going on 25 minutes. And the tournament, like I say, these tournaments usually last about 45 minutes. This one is 45 minutes on the nose right now. It won't be long because, as the blinds go up, and the number of players goes down, the action picks up much faster. Okay, now I have a 2-8 offsuit. I'm in the big blind. And again, these guys aren't calling. They aren't playing. I take another one down. Now I have a 3-5 offsuit. I'm going to donate that. I'm going to donate the small blind. And nobody seems to want to play any hands right now. I have a 6-8 offsuit on the button. That's a fold. It looks to me like all four of these players only play really, really good cards, but I'm going to raise here. I'm going to go all in. I'm going to go all in, and because I think that that these guys are just playing really cautious. And now I have a Jack 4 suited. I'm in the big blind. And I don't know if that was worth the call or not, but I didn't have to. So now I'm in a 3-8. I'm in the small blind. I'm gonna fold 3-8 offsuit, and we're just kind of going round and round and round here. Now I have a 2-8 offsuit. That's a fold. I don't care how many players are in. Well, actually, when you get down to two players, sometimes a 2-8 is something you might raise on, but with four players, I have a 2-6 offsuit, fold them, and right now I think nobody wants to bluff, nobody wants to call with mediocre cards. These guys both called. I'm gonna check. I have a jack. Should I take a chance and bet the jack? I'm gonna take a chance and bet the jack. Unless these guys have a queen, they're gonna fold. Okay, so now I'm up to second. In the small blind with a king 9. That's an all-in if you ask me. And, like I say, right now, I'm playing more aggressive than I ordinarily would, simply because these guys are not. And I'll fold my queen 5 offsuit. And all right, here we go. Now we're talking some action. This guy raised. This guy's gone all in. I don't know why he wouldn't go all in. I mean, we're down to 4 players. Ace 9 versus ace queen. And the 9 wins. So, although this guy isn't knocked out, he's down to very few cards. I have a pair of 6s. I'm going all in. And, oh boy, he flopped a flush. And I'm going down the road in 4th place. That was unfortunate. But sometimes you run into a monster flop like that. Anyway, I took 38,000 chips here, a profit of 13,000, and I'm going to sign off until next time. Good luck, everybody, and if you're still watching, give this channel a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.